President Moon Jae-in today invited the 5 floor leaders of the nation's major political parties for lunch at the presidential office of Cheong Wa Dae. Our chief anchor Moon Connyoung reports from the nation's top office.
In the beautiful reception building of Sangchunjae, part of South Korea's presidential Blue House compound, President Moon Jae-in greeted the new floor leaders of the nation's 5 largest political parties for a luncheon. Quite unusual for a South Korean president, as the invite comes just 10 days into the newly elected leader's term.
저는 이제 좀 우리 정치가 국민들을 바라보면서 좀 국민들에게 희망을 드리는 정치 해야겠다고 생각합니다. 지난번 대선 과정에서 각 당의 후보들 또 각 당이 다 국민들께 약속드렸던 그런 가기도 하고요. 그래서 국민들께 또 희망을 드리는 가장 확실한 길은 역시 국민들이 바라시는 대로 우리 청와대와 여야가 이렇게 자주 만나서 대화하고 소통하고 또 함께 협력할 수 있는 부분은 협력하기도 하고 이런 정치의 모습을 보여주는 것이 저는 국민들에게 가장 희망을 드리는 그런 정치의 모습이 될 거라고 생각합니다.
Over Korea's traditional dish bibimbap, which signifies harmony and unity according to Blue House officials, the nation's leader, his key aides, and the leaders of South Korea's political circle discussed various issues, among them revision of the constitution.
The president reaffirmed his campaign pledge to revise the constitution. He proposed that it would be most ideal to fully take into account public opinion in the revision process and that a reform of the electoral system should also be reviewed.
One of President Moon's key campaign pledges was to complete a revision of the Constitution, namely changing the current single 5-year term presidency into 4-year terms with the possibility for re-election limited to 2 terms. That by June next year. Proponents of the reform have argued that this would help ensure the implementation of policies with long-term goals. During the 2-hour-long lunch session, the president continued his efforts to win bipartisan support by vowing more communication with the political parties.
All 5 floor leaders agreed with the president's offer to institutionalize a permanent policy consultative body between the Moon Jae-in administration and the ruling and main opposition parties. They also agreed to kickstart parliamentary discussions on common election pledges, including a reform of the National Intelligence Service, the prosecutor's office, and media reform.
Such an early invite of the nation's political party floor leaders by the president shows just how crucial it is for the Moon Jae-in administration to win bipartisan support in an opposition-led parliament. And the first test of that will come later this month when the parliament opens a confirmation hearing of President Moon Jae-in's Prime Minister nominee Lee Nak-yeon. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News.